Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm Bobby. What do we have in store for you today? Let's find out. We got House Bourbon. House Bourbon. Prohibition Distillery out of Sonoma, California. Pretty good stuff. It's been a while since I've had it, so we're gonna find out how good it still is, all right? It's local, so I gotta give it a little love just because it's local. Right, so we got House Bourbon, Sonoma style American bourbon, established in 1849. Straight bourbon whiskey finished in Pinot Noir barrels, Pinot Noir. So we got Hooker's House, right? Ha funny, Hooker's House, got it. Cool. But it's actually named for General Hooker from the Sonoma area, California. So, and this is General's Strength 100 proof. So it's 100 proof, General Hooker. It's unfiltered and it's a high rye bourbon. So it's probably got that spice. I don't remember quite what it tastes like, but if it's a high rye, it's probably got some spice. We're gonna find out. So we got House Bourbon. It's got a little bit about General Hooker right here. House Sonoma style bourbon honors the infamous General Joseph Hooker, a Civil War veteran, Sonoma resident, ladies' man, and bourbon aficionado. Aficionado, I like saying that word, aficionado. That's aficionado. We have hand-selected high rye single barrel bourbon from a bourbon belt rickhouse. Double barreled it in vintage Pinot Noir barrels and blended it with Sonoma's spring water. Nice. The bold and spicy character of this bourbon is matched by the General's sometimes outrageous and indulging lifestyle. Although his military practices are often questioned, his love of bourbon and women cannot be. The spirit and legend of General Hooker lives on in Hooker's House Bourbon. Yeah, Prohibition Distillery out of Sonoma, California. Cool little place. House Bourbon. See, the label's got like fishnet stocking on some legs, crossed, Hooker, play on the word. It looks like two of those leg lamps from Christmas Story crossed up. You know, cool. All right, let's get right into pouring this thing and get on smelling it. All right, let me see what we got here for a cork pop. Decent, yeah, and it's a real cork. Hear that, Bardstown? Real cork. Legit. Thank you, Prohibition Spirits. Real cork. All right, let's pour some of this. All right, let's give her some air. All right. You know, it's good on the nose. It's a little light. Light. You can smell that spice though. It's high rye for sure. Real sweet though. These must be those Pinot Noir barrels. I mean, that's all I'm getting. I'm getting some caramel and some spice, like I said, from that rye, and a little bit of proof. A little bit. It's 100 proof, so you know it's that helps for me. There's not a lot. It's not very complex on the nose, so. Let me get right into tasting this sucker. Oh, swallowing it too quick. Oh, Ooh, got some spice. That spice is there. That 100 proof with that high rye, there's some spice kick in there. That's good though. That's good. The Hooker's House Bourbon. It's good. Not like I said, I don't think it's really complex, but it's good. It's a local boy, so I like that. Gotta give him a shout out. Give him another sip here. A little bit of a bubblegummy flavor, like a spicy bubblegummy flavor. It's a vanilla. It's got a decent color. It's not too dark. It's not light. I don't know what the age statement is on this, so I couldn't tell you. I have to give them a shout. But not a whole bunch on the nose, like I said. Not super complex. Actually, now I'm getting a little like a movie popcorn on the palate. Now, let me see. Let me see one more time. Let me get another sip. A little bit of sweet on the tip. A little bit bitter too, though. Bittersweet on the tip, with the tongue. Coats. It's a thin coating, not super complex. Now that I've had a couple sips, it's not a big old burn. It spreads. It's a little bit charcoal, barrel char on the back of the tongue, which is good. Gotta have a little bit of that barrel char, right? It's good. It's got all it's got everything you're looking for, that you expect, I should say. It's got everything you expect in the bourbon. All that, the vanilla, the caramel, the char, a little bit of proof. It's good. It's good. I mean, if I'm gonna rate it with axes, it's good. I'm gonna give it some axes, all right? I'm right down the middle. It is good, but basic, right? It's not a whole bunch, not a whole bunch to it. It's not complex, but it's got all the basic stuff. It is high rye, so it's got a little bit of extra spice. So that's kind of cool. Didn't have to kick the proof way up. You're at 100 proof, but you got that high rye, so it gives it a little more kick. I like that. Little kick, vanilla, caramel, not super complex. Got a little bit of char on the back end. Little thin on the palate though. The tongue, little thin. It's not long lasting. But that's it. That's it. We'll go Hooker's House Bourbon, 3 axes. 3 axes, baby. Hooker's House Bourbon, right down the middle. Local boy. I would recommend it because it's a local one, right? If you're local to here or Sonoma, or you can get on the internet, order a bottle. I know it's under 50 bucks. If it's, you know what? I believe it's under 50 bucks. At 50 bucks. At 50 bucks, I wouldn't order it, to be honest. If it's less than that, then yeah. I'd give it a shot one time for that price. I'll tell you what, I will find the price and I'll put that in the description box. All right, 50 bucks, I'd go get a pour of it somewhere if you're local, if you come around the area. But under 50 bucks, it's more like a $25 bourbon, to be honest. I mean, and at 25 bucks, Wild Turkey is a lot better. 101, it's a lot better, honestly. But it's a local boy, all right? So please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out a lot. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching. As we like to say on this channel, sharing good bourbon with friends and family is Bad Axe. Thanks for watching. Till next time.